Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is Market Today, a show where we'll help you understand the closing action on the D Street. Well, it's panning out to be a fantastic expiry session. You can look at the Nifty, how it zoomed past the 25,500 mark, now up over 300 points. Now we are nearing 25,550 on your screens. It's the day's high points that we are trading at, 1.2% gains coming in. Even the Sensex is upwards of 900 points higher in trade. All the sectors barring IT, Pharma, Realty and media stocks, they are up in trade. You can see the metal stocks that are shining the brightest right now among the sectors. There's an over 2.3% rally on the metal stocks. Oil and gas, again from the commodities basket, up by over 1.7% in trade. 1.5% gains on infra, financial services, Nifty Bank, especially led by the private sector banks, FMCG, consumer durables and even autos are doing very well in trade. Broader markets, there is some gain, but it's the benchmarks that are outperforming the broader markets in trade today. Let's look at the top movers on the Nifty. Shriram Finance, Jio Financial Services, Hindalco, Adani Ports. These are the stocks that are hovering higher. Let's look at the downside. It's some all stocks from the Pharma pack like Dr. Reddy's that's down by 1.5%. You have some IT names like Tech Mahindra that's down. Remember, there was a sell call in the morning for the brokerage houses. Then, of course, apart from this, Hero, Moto, Trent and Maruti, these are all the stocks that are dragging at this point in time. But you can actually see stellar moves coming in on the top 500 stocks as well. There are several stocks that are doing very well in terms of the gains that are we seeing on the single high digit and even double digit gains as well. But let's welcome our guest on board. We are now going to be welcoming Swati Hotkar, AVP Technical Research at Nirmal Bang, joining in. Hi Swati, warm welcome. Good to have you with us. We have seen you coming back and the markets are also cheering your presence after a long time. So you can see 25,550 on the screen with us. What's really pulling up the markets higher? What do you see is making this expiry session absolutely stunning?
First of all, good afternoon, Sakshi. Definitely, after a long consolidation phase on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty front, today we have seen the at the stretch rally and very smooth and steadily rally on the higher side. Nifty manages to give the strong breakout of the resistance, which was hovering at around 25,240 to 25,300 levels. Today, we are likely to witness a very positive closing about at the resistance zone, and such kind of a rally is likely to be continued in the near-term future as well. The initial targets on the Nifty open at 25,700 and beyond that level 26,200 levels can be seen. And now the downside, the support has been shifted to 25,100 to 200 levels. So those are the crucial support zone for the Nifty front. As long as it trades about that level, the view will remain a positive. Bank Nifty is also the one index which manages or help the Nifty to come at the higher levels. Today we have seen a very strong breakouts on the Bank Nifty counter as well on the banking stocks as well. On high side, 57,700 will be the initial resistance zone. Beyond that level, 58,400 levels can be tested, whereas on the lower side, 56,500 will act as a very strong support zone. So the view is definitely positive on both the indices. We have seen a overall buying into overall all these sectors as such. So we are getting a participation from among all the sectors which manages the both the indices to take on the higher side. So definitely the view is positive and should definitely carry the long positions on the higher side for the all time. Probably we are likely to hit the new all time high levels on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty front as well.
Absolutely. We can actually see it's a terrific Thursday panning out to be, with the banking index hitting record high, the Nifty topping 25,500, and Swati expects this momentum to continue and also sees that if it sustains, we could be back above 26,000 levels as well. So that's something that is definitely bringing in all those sentiments back on the D Street. Now, Swati, if I have to ask you for today, what are you looking at in terms of stocks? And in case you also have some stocks for the July series, could you suggest that?
Yes, definitely. I'm positive on the stocks such as of now, Apollo Hospital really looks very good. Why so? Because on the weekly chart, the stock is managed to make the formations of the cup and handle formation. It's on the verge of the giving the breakout of the same level. The counter is currently trading at 7,100 levels. Also, the interesting fact that it is well placed above all the important moving averages, say the 50, 100 or 200 DMA. So very well placed. The technical setup is really very strong. We are looking for a target of of 7200, at least 100 points from here onwards, we are likely to witness the positive momentum. Downside, it has a very good support at around 7030 levels on the downside. So keeping that as a stop loss, you can go for a long positions for immediate target of 7100. Beyond that, 7140 levels can be seen. On the IT pack, we are very bullish on the emphasis. This particular stock's also doing very well. It has given the breakouts of the flat pattern today. The volumes are really doing very well along with the price momentum. It's well placed above the upper band of the Bollinger. So the technical setup is really good. And we are looking for a target of at least 2920 levels on the higher side. Currently, the counter is trading at 2800 levels. So one can go for a long positions by keeping the strict stop loss of 2740 on a downside and go for the long. There are many more counters which looks very positive on the technical front. It's really now getting a difficult to give a lot of the buy calls, skipping into mind the risk management things. We have to be a selective on the little bit counters, but definitely the overall view is positive. Delivery counter looks very positive. On the HDFC Bank, on the banking counter is definitely looks very positive. On the consumer durable goods, Britannia really doing very well. So those are the counters really we are keeping tab, and we are giving the buy calls on those kind of stocks.
Absolutely. So I hope that all our viewers have taken down that and noted all those stocks for the July series and all the stocks that Swati believes are giving you positive signals of going further upwards. You did take the name of HDFC Bank also, Swati, today. That's the top contributor in terms of points to the Nifty as well today. 74 points in the gain of about 303 points that we are seeing right now are being contributed by HDFC Bank alone. 2023 stunning move of over 2% gains that can be seen. Remember, HDFC Bank subsidiary HDB Financial IPO has entered day 2. In fact, it's got 76% of subscription last I checked today. And we are also seeing the parent firm now cheering and contributing further. Swati, on HDFC Bank, what is the outlook? How do you see the stock from here onwards? It's already crossed the 2000 mark after a fairly long time. We don't even remember the last time we'd probably seen this stock at 2000 levels.
Yeah, definitely, the view is really very strong on this particular counter. Why? So if you look towards the quarterly, we can say the gains on the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty has shown the gain of 10.9%. And if you look towards the HDFC Bank gains of the quarterly as such on Q1Q, it's also 10.74%. Which indicates that this is the main runner of this particular Bank Nifty counter. Even though we have seen some retracement into the Bank Nifty, but the HDFC Bank has not shown any kind of a reversals on a lower side or on the bearish side. It continuously keep on rising in the pattern of the high tops, high bottom formations. And the counter on the weekly chart was under the consolidation phase in the last 5 to 6 weeks, and today it has given the breakout of the same with very good volumes, because it got stuck within the range of 1880 to 1980 levels. Within that 100 point, it was trading from the last 3 months as such. But today we have got a very good breakouts, and we are looking for a target of 2100 to 2140 levels. That will be the very short term target, but 2200 2300 are we are looking for a longer term durations. So if we do the comparative analysis on the Nifty and the another banking counters such as the SPI, in this quarter it has given only 3% gains. So you can do the comparative analysis that the HDFC are really on the bull side compared to the another banking counters, and it has manages to take the Nifty on the higher level. So it's definitely the view is positive on the longer term aspect also.
Record high move for HDFC Bank today. For the first time, we have seen HDFC Bank hitting 2025 odd levels, and further upside can be seen is what Swati believes at this point in time. It's a stunning one-way move today, and for the first time ever, you're seeing HDFC Bank cross that 2025 mark on your screens right now. This is for the first time we're seeing this level. Let's look at some of the other spaces as well. Reliance Industries is the other big boy blue chip stock that is contributing to the gains today on the Nifty. What's the outlook on Reliance Industries, Swati?
Definitely positive. Reliance and the HDFC charts are really doing in the same way, trading pattern formations, flag pattern formations given the breakout of the same levels. We have seen the very strong earnings In the terms of the technical perspective gains, it has given a 17% on quarterly basis as such. The counter has given a consolidation breakouts of 1450 levels in the last two trading sessions, which is a very strong indication. Momentum indicators such as the RSI showing a positive growth, not yet entered into the overbought zone. So we believe that it definitely the on a higher side, the rally is likely to be continued towards at least 1550, 1600 levels. So those are the levels we are looking. So long position, those who are having definitely hold on downside. It has a very crucial support at around 1430. So as long as it holds that level, the view will remain a positive for a target of 1550 and then 1620 levels on the high side.
Okay, fair point. I hope this has also helped all our viewers out get a sense of how to move forward with Reliance Industries, a subsidiary of Reliance. Now, Geo Finance has also started to move. I think after a long haul of consolidation, 7-8 months, finally we've seen those previous levels being crossed. Now it's trading at 312. What's the outlook on Geo Finance?
Actually, outlook on the Geo Finance is definitely positive because whatever the fall we have seen in the start of 2024 till the end of that year, we have seen the retracement from 350, 360 towards to 200 level, and from there onwards, we have seen a trend reversal in this particular counter. Now the stock has manages to give the breakout of the strong resistance retracement level, which was at around 61.8%, which we consider the golden ratio on the Fibonacci retracement. The counter has surpasses those level, which is a very positive indication. The counter, I believe that the rally is likely to be extended towards to 340 to 360 levels, a resistance provided by the swing high. So up to that level, we are likely to continue this bull kind of a rally. So long positions can be definitely hold on for a mentioned targets.
Okay, got that. I hope that's also given a lot of sense to all our investors what to do about, these pockets and several stocks that are on the buzz. Metals is something that we must definitely discuss today. It's the brightest spot on the markets, 2.2% higher. Let me just also pull up the key stocks within the metal index that are actually hovering higher in trade. You have Hindustan Copper, 5% higher. It's also the top mover in the F&O space today. Steel Authority of India, SAIL, 4% higher. Jindal Steel, Nalco, Vedanta, Jindal Stainless, Hindalco, Tata Steel, all of them are buzzing in trade. Any sense that you can give us, Swati, as to how are you looking at trading the metal stocks?
Yes, among the metal pack, two counters are really doing very well on the technical front, and at the current market price, also one can take a long positions, such as the Hindalco is really doing very well from the last 2 to 3 trading sessions. Currently, the counter is up by almost quarter to 3%. 690 is the current value, but if you're getting any dips towards to 670, one can definitely go for a long position. 650 are the crucial support levels. Since the counter is already up by 3%, I will suggest to hold for some more time to take a fresh long positions. But the view is definitely positive. Upside, it has a potential to reach up to 740 to 750 levels on the higher side. So Hindalco is one counter which is on my radar, and the second one is the JSW Steel, which one can buy at the CMP as well, because the counter is well placed about the all the important moving average, and then very slowly and steadily it's giving a momentum on the higher side. 1030 is the current market price. One can go for a long positions. Downside, it has a very good support of 1000 levels on the lower sides provided by its 50 DMA. We are looking for a target of at least 1080 to 1100 rupees on the high side. So these are the two counters one should definitely keep on radar.
Okay, fair point. That's the metal story for you, and it's going strong at this point. Pulling up some of the other spaces as well. NBFCs beyond the banking space that we discussed is also on a tear right now. Look at Shriram Finance, 4% higher at 701. We're looking at a stunning rally on this one. Even Bajaj Finance is on the move, 2.5% higher. The entire NBFC space seems to be on the buzz. In fact, it's outperforming the private banks and the PSU banks as well. Geo, we have already discussed Shriram Finance, Bajaj Finance, in fact, Bajaj Twins. You also have some of the other names within this basket, even PFC, RSE, Cholamandalam, all of them are on the bus. Beyond Geo, also, do you like any stock within the NBFC space?
Chola Finance really looks good on the technical front. Why so? Because on the weekly chart, the counter has given the formations of the cup pattern. It has given the breakout initially also, but in this kind of a fall, it has touched that the neckline or say the trend line of that particular pattern, and it again showing us some kind of a reversal. So I believe that the pattern is already intact on the weekly chart. So whenever we get the patterns on the weekly or the monthly chart, those counters really does very well in the longer term duration as well. So currently 1628 is the CMP upside. It has a very strong potential to reach up to 1740 to 1750 levels. So Chola Finance is the one counter one can definitely go for the long position. Another one is the Shriram Finance. This particular counter is on the verge of giving the breakout because in the past it was facing a very cluster resistance of 700 710 levels. Now it's on the verge of the giving the breakout. So it will be a conditional buy call. Once the stock manages to give the breakout of 710 level, then definitely we are likely to witness a very swift rally on the higher side, which may take a counter towards to 750 to 780 levels on the higher side. So this is the one counter one can definitely keep eye on it on the longer side.
Okay, fair point. I hope this has also helped all our viewers get a sense as to how to move forward with this. Along with this, I think a lot of construction, infra, cement names are also on the buzz. Swati, do you track any here? Cement names, Dalmia, Shree Cement are also buzzing in trade. Larger, construction pack stocks are also on a tier. How would you look at these particular spaces?
Yes, actually, today only we have given a buy call on the Dalmia Bharat particular stock because
Okay.
this on the weekly chart it has given the breakout of a flag pattern. Uh, I might say it continues that the this many counters are continuously forming the flag and the cup and handle and the so those are the very strong formations we are continuously witnessing on the very stocks as such. So these names you might keep on I will keep on repeating, but definitely those formations are really very on a bullish side. On the weekly chart, flag pattern formations, if we look on the hourly chart also, we have seen the breakouts of the inverse head and shoulder pattern formations. Very strong setups on both the degree on the intraday as well as on the weekly chart also. So as of now, the counter is almost up by 4.5%. If you're getting any dips towards to 2160, 2170 levels, one can definitely go for a long position. 2100 are the crucial support zone, and upside we are looking for a target of 2300 level. So this is the one counter one can go for a long positions if you are looking from the cement sector.
Okay, fair point. I hope this is something that all of you have noted down as well. The cement pack also buzzing. Let me just now come to some of the other pockets that are probably witnessing some gains too across the board. Let me just highlight a few stocks from the broadest index. Okay, look at a few stocks. The brain-based solutions after a long haul is coming back into traction. 18% higher in trade today. That's the parent company of First Cry. I do know Swati won't have detailed historical charts of this one because it's a recently listed stock, but at the same time, after a long haul, the stock has come back into focus today. Apart from this, are there other stocks that we could probably mark from the broadest index? Aztec Life Sciences is one. Lloyd's Engineering is one. Apar Industries is another one that's buzzing. You have one MobiQuick Systems again from one of the recently listed stocks. There was a block deal, and that's why the stock is in focus as well. Anything from Nifty 500 basket that you'd like to highlight?
Yes, definitely. On the 500 basket, I would like to go on a buy side on the Marico. This particular counter, we are looking a very on the positive setups. From the last few weeks, it was trading in a low top, low bottom formation. Now, this week, we have seen a breakout of the downward sloping trend line. Today, the stock is really doing very well, more than 3% up. The volumes are really going in hand with the price momentum. So, whenever such kind of a we witnessed a momentum into hand along with the price and the volumes. Definitely, the upside rally is likely to be see the extension towards to 770 to 780. So one can go for a long position in the Marico. This is one of the counter we are looking forward on the bull side. Another counter looks interesting on the technical front is the Indus Tower. this particular stock is well placed above the important moving averages. And in the last 2 days back, Sakshi, we have seen a breakout of 400 levels, which was it facing a very strong resistance from the last few weeks as such. But the stock manages to give the breakout with a very decent volumes and trading on a higher levels. Such kind of a rally is likely to be seen in the near term future also, and upside we are looking for at least momentum towards to 440 to 450. So this these two counters really looks very good among the Nifty 500 pack as such.
Okay, fair point. It's 3:21. I think the right time to take BTST, STBT trades, if any, from Swati at this point. It's turned out to be a fantastic day. Any BTST trades that you'd like to carry?
Already a lot of counters I have given on the buy side. At the current level, I believe Gland really looks good at this current market price also, because this particular counter as of now under the consolidation phase today, it's almost trading by 0.5% on higher side. But very soon we are likely to witness a very strong breakout because it is under the formations of the flag pattern. So I am preempting the breakout at the current in this particular counter in the near term futures, probably in a day one or two as such. Downside, it has a good support at around 1750. So risk reward ratio is also very favorable. One can go for long positions at the current market price. On the higher side, we believe that at least 100 points momentums can be seen in the near term futures. So 1890, 1900 are the targets we are looking forward in the gland. So one can go for a long positions by keeping the tight stop loss.
Okay, fair point. That's a good one. We hope that that's something that all our viewers have also taken note of in terms of the stocks that one can carry home. Let me look at the kind of buzz that we are seeing beyond the spaces we have discussed. Let's discuss the capital market story. Brokerage houses spaces are again on a fire. You can see Nuvama Wealth rallying 5% higher. You have then Angel One is also doing very well in trade right now. Then you're also looking at a lot of other names, IFL Finance, you're looking at Geojit. These are the names that will some gains can be seen across the board there. Really care. Any suggestion as far as the capital markets related stocks are concerned? Would you rather be preferring exchange related stocks, MCX, BSE? Would you look at CAMS, KFinTech, or would you go with absolute brokers at this point in time?
No, I would like to go with the exchange counter, such as the MCX is really doing very well. Today, we have seen a very strong extension rally towards almost 8,900 levels. Now, 8,888, you can see the lucky number, 4 times 8s, we are looking at the CMP. I believe that this momentum is really likely to be carried forward towards to 9,400 to 9,500. So the MCX really looks very good. Fresh longs are not initiated at the current market price because the stock has entered into the overbought zone. We might witness some sort of a profit booking, but those who are having any long position, they can definitely hold on. 8,400 is a very crucial support level. So as long as it holds that levels on the closing basis, Sakshi, I believe that the rally is likely to be seen on the high side. And another counter looks interesting on the technical front is the BSC. This is also the one of the favorite counters of the analyst peoples. Really, we are giving a buy calls on those particular stocks which we are really doing very well on the technical front. The liquidity is there, the price momentum is intact. The whatever the parameters we observes on the technical chart patterns are really doing very well, and it's in the favor of the bull run and such. So definitely one can go for a long into the BSC at the CMP as well. Upside, we can see at least 3,000 levels can be tested very soon. So go for a long position into the BSC compared to the another counter such as the Angel One or something like that. But BSC and MCX really doing very well.
BSE and MCX, two choices as far as the capital markets related stocks are concerned. Stay with the exchanges. That's the viewpoint at this point. Technically, these are the stocks that are doing very well. How about oil and gas? Are you interested in this space as well? Energy, oil and gas, power names, coal, traditional names as well, or OMC space. How are you looking at this space picking up, especially now that the crude oil prices are finally, correcting after that big spike that took place because of the geopolitical tensions? Now they're hovering around $65, $67 a barrel. How would you play the oil and gas theme now, Swati?
Actually, frankly speaking, I don't majorly track those sector oil and gas because those are really very steady particular counters, and very rarely we get a very swift momentum in these particular counters. But definitely, I'm positive on the energy pack or the power pack. We can say, if we look towards the JSW energy, those counters are really doing very well. Or the Tata Power, it's doing very well. In the JSW still, yes, from last 3 months we are witnessing a very strong consolidation phase, which shows that the downside is really limited at the current market price. If one is looking for a longer term duration, at least minimum 1 year and so levels on the uh, to take a buy call, JSW is the good bet to take a bet at the CMPs. Currently the company is sitting at 517. 600 and 640 is the upper levels we are looking forward in on the charts. Downside it has a very good support at 475 levels, so that will act as a very strong support level. So JSW energy is on our radar, and second one is the Tata Power from the power pack. The stock from the last 2 days, it's well placed above the 200 DMA also. Now it's on the verge of giving the breakout of a cluster resistance, which comes to at around 415 to 416 levels. Any move about that level on the closing basis will witness a very strong momentum rally, or we can say there will be a change into the trend. As of now, from the last few trading session, it just showing a pullback rally, but there was not a change in trend. Now probably if the manages to give the breakout of 415.20, the trend might change, and we are likely to witness a very strong momentum rally towards to 460 to 470. So this counter one should definitely keep on radar for a longer term duration.
All right. Well, what a day has it panned out to be for the Nifty. Nifty is at the highest level, viewers, since October of 2024. We have seen 25,500 and 25,550 with us. 300 point of a move. In fact, four Nifty stocks, Swati, are at record highs. We've discussed HDFC Bank, which has crossed 2000 mark for the very first time. 2025 levels is what we have seen as a record high in days in the trade today. Over 2% of gains. There is also another HDFC group stock that's at a record high, and that's HDFC Life from the life insurance space. And I'll ask Swati to give us a view on that. The third stock from the Nifty that's at a record high today is Bharti Airtel, another stock that has crossed the 2000 mark for the very first time today. And it's a stunning move that has been continuing for days, and now you see over 2000 levels being seen on Bharti Airtel. The fourth stock from the Nifty, which has hit a record high today, is Grasim from the cement space, and Grasim has also hit a record high level. So that's the kind of stunning move that you have seen. So HDFC Bank catered. Let's discuss these three stocks towards the end now. Swati, Bharti Airtel for you.
Sakshi, last week only we have given a Bharti Airtel buy call in your show. Also, Shalji was there, and the counter is really doing very well, and we are
Fantastic.
bullish in this particular stock. I believe 2100, 2150 are the likely targets, and we're likely to see the extension of this bull rally towards the high of 2150 level. So view is definitely positive. One should hold their long positions. Grassy definitely is one of my favorite counter. On a daily chart, we have seen a very strong breakouts of the flag pattern, and from the last three trading sessions, we are continuously making a in the formations of the high tops, high bottom. Now currently the counter is trading at the all-time high levels, and this rally is likely to be extended towards to 3000 levels. So I believe that definitely view is positive on those two counter as well as on the HDFC Bank as well. HDFC Bank slowly and steadily showing its trend. Today, it's had given the breakout of the upward band, which is also a positive indication. The initial targets will be 840. Beyond that level, 870s can be tested. So those who are having any long positions, definitely hold on this particular counter, because we are looking a Nifty on the higher side, and this will be the counters which will take a Nifty and the Bank Nifty on the higher level. So those are the quality counters one should definitely hold on to their portfolio to take the good amount of profits.
Brilliant, Swati. What a day, and thank you so much for sharing that call, and congratulations to you. From last week till now also, we have seen a stunning move on Bharti Airtel. You took that call on last Thursday on our show, and now you can actually see a stunning move yet again. Okay, viewers, we have the final print on the Nifty today, 25,529, 285 points higher in trade, and we have also seen the Nifty climb to highs after October October of 2024, we are seeing these 25,550 odd kind of levels coming in. Just shy of 25,550 is what the Nifty has just closed at today. Even though the market breadth was neutral, because it's the broader markets that have underperformed today. Mid caps and small caps, they have underperformed, but the front lines, Nifty Bank, and the counters within the private sector banks and the large cap blue chip counters, they are the ones that have supported this momentum today. HDFC Bank, the top contributor on the Nifty, crossing record high levels today, crossing 2,000 odd levels. Bharti Airtel, Nifty stock crossing 2,000 level for the first time, record highs for this one. Reliance Industries, stunning move, contributing big on the markets again in trade today. Apart from this, several other sectors that proved brighter spots today: metals, oil and gas, financial services, infra space, private banks, consumer durables. These were the pockets that were definitely higher. So it's panned out to be a fantastic one. A 1,000 point gain on the Sensex today and a 304 point of a gain on the Nifty. It's turned out to be a terrific Thursday and a terrific expiry as well. We'll have to see how the July series now begins tomorrow and whether this momentum sustains. Stay tuned with us on Business Today Television as we continue to get you all the insights from the world of markets, business and finance, even beyond the stock market hours.
Venice, a city known for its romance and history, is upstaged by protest.